Hey everyone, Steph Beckett here from Rave Pubs. I am here with Larry and Bryan. We are at the Christie Demo Center inside the Alcorn McBride building. So, hey guys, thank you so much for sitting down with me and getting ready to talk about a few things. So, first of all, I just wanted to say welcome and see how y'all are
Thank you
feeling
very much.
today.
We're really happy to have you here today. We're happy to have been able to give you that ride of your life when you first came in our demo center here. We're just talking with everyone around technology for theme parks. And that's really why we're here in our demo center. We couldn't build this kind of theme park attraction on a show floor. So we did this in lieu of being in Orlando, the theme park home of the world, where more of the technicians, engineers, and designers live and work and breathe here all the time. So this center is here 24/7. It's also here 365. We don't leave here. This is part of our demo facility at Christie for North America. And this time we came together with 5 different partners to build this attraction that we let you ride when you came on.
Yeah, so first of all, tell me a little bit about what you've been demoing here, what people are here looking at, and what you had me do the minute I walked in the door, pretty much.
Well, I'm going to have Larry answer that for you because he's really the theme park guy for us.
Yeah.
And I'll let him tell you a little bit more about it.
Thank you. This is actually the Attractions Technology Lab. It's part of the newly formed Attractions Technology Collaboration, which is a new format. We really don't always get what we want out of a trade show. We can't put a theme park attraction on a booth at a trade show. We can't really do it in demo centers generally. So when we pull together the best in the industry, and here it's ourselves, Alcorn McBride, Oceaneering, Garner Holt Productions, and Waggle. And within 2 weeks, we built an entire dark ride here. And I would have to say that living here the past couple of weeks, it's great to see how quickly it came together, how much came together, and it's also great to see when there's a problem that problem can get resolved in 5 minutes, not a day or a day and a half. It's 5 minutes because the guys that actually design the products that are here are here. So they can get to the bottom of an issue immediately and correct those problems. And within the last 2 days, we've had well over 200 people, and most of those people are local because, as Bryan said, this is the center of the theme park world, the attraction world. We hope to pull in folks from the museum market as well as amusement parks. And
so basically, yes, it's InfoComm. We're in Orlando, Florida, but yes, this is a very large demo that would not work on the InfoComm show floor. So it's very clear that this is made as a supplement. So if you're on the show floor, you meet people and they want to see what this is like. It's a very easy and short drive to come over here and see what was going on, because you can't really get a dark room like this on the InfoComm show floor. So that makes a lot of sense.
Ironically, this was planned before InfoComm moved the date from June here and fell on the same week, which we thought would be ideal. And as it turns out, there have been some folks come over from InfoComm.
Yeah, we've been able to invite more people to come in of our partners who are here at the show. Also, as Larry's pointed out, collaboration, I think, is one of the most important things to happen in our industry now. Partners have to come together who do different parts of the discipline to bring together a complete system. And so we've really been trying to do more collaboration, not only in the theme park world, but in all of our enterprise businesses around our business. How can we work better and collaborate better with the partners in the AV business? So.
Yeah, very true. And it's one thing to kind of talk about a projector and how it's a game changer, how it's different from everything else out there. And it's another thing to bring people and be like, okay, here you go, look at it. Get on this roller coaster and look at it. So tell me a little bit about the different things that you've been demoing here. So this is, the roller coaster one, but then you also have a demo center in there where you have the projector set up where people can walk up and really look at the control panel and everything. So tell me a little bit about what you've been showing people here.
Well, we're doing 2 things. We're doing the demonstration here, which really is the pizzazz, right? And then in that room, not only us, but the other partners have been doing training all week long. So we had 2 sessions of training today with our trainer from Kitchener, one of our top engineers up there who comes in and does these kind of trainings for all our different groups. We brought him down here, and he's been doing training on the different products in there. So it's not only just come here, see the solution that's been put together. We're not just talking about a projector, but then back there, how do you take that each individual piece apart and how does it work for all the vendors who are here.
And this is a dark ride, so it's ideal in this environment, and we really see this as a pre-show, and then the main show and a post-show. And for the pre-show, we were using our Griffin 4K 32, and then for the main show, we're using a pair of Mirage SST. So we're playing back 6P 3D, so that's 6 primary colors 3D. So the left and right eye are running simultaneously, so it's not like the old 3D where you're playing left eye, right eye, left eye, right eye. This is very smooth, it's very easy to watch. And then for the post-show, which I guess was just a PowerPoint, but it was the coolest PowerPoint you've ever seen because we were using our new M-Series projector, which is Rec 2020 capable and amazing, very poppy colors, and we're achieving 24 foot Lamberts of light on the screen with that unit.
It's 25, how many, is it 25?
25,000.
That's what I thought, yep.
And that is 22,000 lumens ANSI, 25,000 lumens total.
So the thing about this projector is it's RGB, correct? Yes. So let's talk about what it makes this different. You know, for an integrator that's looking for something like this, give me the elevator pitch. Tell me what makes this different from other projectors on the market.
Well, I think many times the integrators are asked to reproduce Coca-Cola red or Fanta orange, these colors that are iconic in the industry and iconic to the companies that they're being asked to represent it. And up to now, we couldn't do it. The color palette of projection before RGB laser wasn't big enough to actually see those colors that we see naturally in our day-to-day lives the same way. So what we've had the most amount of fun with this is being able to show off some of those iconic features. Some of the projection that we've shown on the 32 today was Las Vegas. And in the downtown Las Vegas area, when people first see it here, they go, that's almost too much color. But when they actually look at it, they go, wait a minute, that is exactly what Las Vegas looks like and feels when I'm there, not when I see it projected. So I think we've actually been able to take projection to that next level to kind of put you in the window and let you just kind of look through it, not have to have that blinder on that says, oh, that's right, we can only produce this much color.
Well, the thing is, I think it's getting more and more important in our industry to be able to create very accurate colors. If there is a color you see on paper, you better be able to recreate that color digitally. I was in a CTS class the other day and we were talking about Pantone matching, and one of the integrators in my class says, what is Pantone? So I think that it's not quite there yet, but I think that the importance of color and like perfect color in our industry is very much coming along, and I think that your projector will very much help.
Well, we see that quite a bit with the artists we work with. They want us to reproduce the colors that they want to see on screen, and that's always been a bit difficult. We're sponsoring and being part of the partnership for the Expo 2020 exhibition that's going on right now. And they started with their grand opening in the Al Wasal Dome. It's our biggest project ever, 252 projectors illuminating that space. And it was all about being able to produce color and reproduce things that they could do in that dome to make people simply just have an experience they've never been able to have before.
Just to follow up, that's 252 projectors all blended on one single palette.
Wow.
Yes.
that is wild. So yeah, tell me a little bit about what the feedback has been like from people who have come, people who have experienced, the questions that people have been asking. I'm assuming reception has been really great, but tell me a little bit about it.
Well, the reason this happened was because of feedback we've gotten in the past. Everybody likes to go to trade shows and then they bounce from booth to booth to booth. But the feedback we had gotten, and the reason we formed this collaboration, is people wanted to see how products work together. And we quite often would have other products in our booth, and you know, a lot of people will have a third party in their booth, but they don't talk about it. And the customers that we work with are very detailed. The systems are very sophisticated, and they want to know, how do these products work together? How do they communicate together? What is that communication link? And that's exactly what we're doing here. And we have all the engineers here that can talk to that specific point, and it really allows us to show off our wares with other top industry leaders And everyone has been very, very thankful that we're doing this, and we hope to grow this in the future and do more of it.
Yeah, I think that's been really the feedback, is being able to see it all kind of come together. As I pointed out, when you go to a trade show, it's individual products, and we're showing it off kind of in a Best Buy kind of atmosphere. This allowed us to really bring everything together and kind of put together a show, which we always enjoy being able to do, especially when we come to Orlando.
Well, thank you both so much. I've had such a good time being here. I can honestly say I have never walked into a room expecting to do an executive interview, and I got on a roller coaster. But thank you both so much. Once again, I'm Steph Beckett, and you can catch more coverage of InfoComm 2021 like this on ravepubs.com/InfoComm 2021. Thank you.